Hello, Min. How are you today?
I'm fine.
You fine? You good?
Yes,
That's great. And how was your week? Last week, was it good? Was your week
yes,
good?
yes,
That's good. Okay. And did you remember to do your homework?
yes.
Okay, that's great. Okay, so today we are going to look at new vocabulary. Okay, it is still going to be about the traveling that we did in last week's lesson. Okay, I'm going to show you quickly what we did in last week's lesson, just so you can remember very well. And then next week, we are going to start with flyers. Okay, it's new work that we are going to start with. I wanted to start today, but I couldn't get the book, and I need to do some things to get it open. Okay, so let me share you the screen. Let me go up until we did the last work. It's going to be this one. Can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, great. So as you can see, last week we did a little bit of traveling with different kind of transport. We looked at boats, buses, we looked at cable cars and trucks, even animals like horses. And then we also said how many people can fit on them, right? A lot of people can travel on the bus at the same time, on a car, a cable car, and the boat, but only one or two people can travel at the same time, for example, on a motorcycle, a horse, or a truck, right? Okay, and we know there's a lot more. There's trains, there's cars, um, trains, cars, I think airplane. There can be an airplane as well. So there are many, but we only looked at those 6 of them. Okay. So we are going to look at the unit 6 today. We also ended with our words in alphabetical order, right? Where we needed to look at each word and then see which one is going to be first, depending on what word it is. Okay, if I can get my red. We saw but all 3 of these words, for example, in column 1 is starting with an A, but then the second letters in each words were different. So that's how we needed to find out what the answer might be. Okay, so let's look at, let me zoom in a little bit. Let's look at these traveling nouns and verbs. Okay, nice grammar that we are learning. Traveling nouns and verbs. Okay. Oh, I can see you now. Okay, so it's still going to be about how are things different from a long time ago. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. So if we look at the words, let's go through them all. Let me just change this to green. We have the word arrive. Can you say?
Five.
Arrive.
Right.
Yes, very good. And that is when you get onto the train to go to work and then you arrived at the train station, all right? Right? Then we are asking. So ask.
Ask.
Yes, that is when we ask, can I have soda, please? Or something like that. Something you ask, okay? Then check. Check.
Check.
Yes, that is when we go to the doctor and then the doctor does a check on us. Okay, and then enter, enter.
Enter.
Yes, very good. And that is when we enter the gate to the school, to the work, to our home, or anything. Then we have the word poor.
Poor.
Yes, that is if we or someone have no money or they don't have anything to buy, okay? Then they are poor. Okay. Then we have a crowded. Crowded.
Crowd.
Crowded.
Crowd.
Say crowded.
Crowded.
Yes, it feels crowded. Okay, as you can see, there's a lots of people. Okay, so it feels for some of the people too crowded. Okay, too much people. Then we get a clerk.
Clerk.
Yes. Now, what does a clerk mean? Now, it is a person that works. Where's my pen? You see the person, it's working in the office or in a bank to do certain things. Okay. It could also be a receptionist in a hotel. It could also be someone that is working at a supermarket, as you can see at the till. Okay, at the checkout point, and then they're going to scan all your things and then you're going to give your money to her. Then we have the word visit.
Visit.
Yes, that is if we go visit any friends and so on, right? Or visit our grandparents or family. Yes.
Yes.
Yes, okay. And then sick.
Sick.
Yes, that is if we are feeling a little bit ill. Okay, then let's look at B. Complete the sentences. Circle the correct words. 2 correct words, okay? So there are going to be 2. For example, the checks something. The doctor, the clerk, or a balloon. It's going to be the doctor and the clerk, right?
The clerk checks something.
Yes, and the doctor checks something. Yes, very good. Number 2, can you read number 2 for us? He wants to, the
He
zoo.
wants to visit.
Visit and
Go to.
go to the zoo. Very good. And then number 3, she's sad because she's
She's
oops,
she's sad because she is sick
and
and poor.
yes, because she is sick and poor. Okay, very good. Sick and poor. Let me just circle over there. Okay, and then number 4. Can you read number 4 for us?
The ship is very crowded.
The ship is very crowded and
Big.
big. Yes. Then number 5. I like to
Ask and answer.
ask and answer questions. Right?
Yes.
Yes. Number 6.
Number 6, he arrives at school and
Enters.
sees his classroom.
Yes. And asks his classroom. No. Okay, so then let's learn a little bit about the sequence of events. Okay, now what is the sequence of events? Sequence is the order of things, such as 1, 2, 3, and 4, or A, B, C, or D, meaning that it is something that happens after something else happens, okay? So this happened, and before this happened, and then before that happened, okay? So it's like something happened on something happened, okay? So stories often have a sequence too. Events in a story happen in order. For example, Grace mailed a letter from Paris to her cousin in London. So she mailed a letter, then the letter arrived in 10 days, and then her cousin was happy to get the letter. So first mailing the letter, then it arrived, and her cousin were happy. So it is also in the story, as we will look at in the story in this wonderful story, that something is happening in order. Okay, let's, for example, without looking at any story or anything, look at number C. Okay, where we are going to put the events in the correct order. Okay, we are going to write the numbers 1, 2, I think 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, there's going to be 5 in total. So I want you, Min, to tell me what order it would be. So first we see the first one is Lucia lived in a village long ago. Look a little bit at the other options. Which one do you think? What happens after that? So Lucia lived in a village.
She visited her aunt in the city.
Yes, very good. She visited her aunt in the city. Okay. So now she visited her aunt in the city. What else happened?
Is she and her no, she arrived in 2 days.
Very good. She arrived there in 2 days. And then the next one. Oh, the one after that one.
She and her aunt visited many fun places.
Yes, very good. And then the last one.
Last one is Lucia was sad to say goodbye.
Very good. Okay, so can you see actually how easy it is to know the sequence of events, because it is given almost as a story to us what happens, okay? Because something can't happen, like I can't be at my aunt when I don't live there. We should first visit her, okay, and arrive. So let's look at the story. Tell me a story, Grandpa. So can you read over there for us, please?
Tell me a story, Grandpa. Okay, says Grandpa. I'll tell you a story about my grandfather, Carl. In 1910, Carlo was 10 years old. He and his family lived in Italy. They were very poor, so they came to the United States for
Yes.
a better life. This was the first time that Carlo traveled to a place far away. Really? I'm 10 too, says Henry, and Mom, Dad, and
And
I
I.
visit a different country every summer. Yes, Henry, things are different now, says Grandpa. How did they travel here? Asked Henry. They traveled by ship, says Grandpa. It wasn't an easy trip because the ship was crowded and dirty. There wasn't much food and many people got sick. Oh, was sick too. They arrived at Ellis Island in New York after 10 days. Wow, that's slow, says Henry. Now it only takes about 9 hours in an airplane. I know, says Greta. It's very different today.
Very good.
Okay.
You back? Okay.
That's good. Beep, beep, beep.
You see the next page? We're on the next page now.
Yes, I can.
Okay.
What happened at Ellis Island? Asked Henry. Doctors checked everyone and Carlo was very scared, says Grandpa. Why was he scared, Grandpa? Doctors help people, says Henry. Yes, but people who weren't healthy couldn't enter New York, says Grandpa. The clerks asked them many questions. What questions, Grandpa? Asked Henry. Where are you from? Are you healthy or are you sick? Said Grandpa. Luckily,
Carlo.
Carlo was feeling better, so they let him in. And that's why we live today and not in Italy. That was a cool story, Grandpa, says Henry. I have an idea. Let's take a trip to Italy. That's a good idea, Henry, says Grandpa. Let's go next summer. Awesome, Grandpa. But let's take an airplane.
Not a ship. Okay, so it was about the story about grandpa and his grandson. Let's look at B. Number the events in the correct order. So first it happened that Carlo and his family lived in Italy. Then what happened after that?
Henry is very poor and must travel to United States by ship.
Yes, Carlo and his family traveled to the United States by ship. Yes, and then after that,
And then after that, is arrived New York is in 10 days.
Okay, not yet.
Arrive Ellis Island in 10 days. Sorry, teacher.
All good. Carlo and his family arrived at Ellis Island. Okay. Oh, let me just make a beautiful 3. There we go. And then after that, so now Carlo and his family arrived at Ellis Island. What happened then?
The clerk is asking the people who
Okay, say the clerks asked Carlo questions.
A color question.
The clerk asked,
where are you from? You sick or healthy?
Okay, look quickly, Min. Min? Can you see that?
Hello questions.
Yes, very good. Okay. Number 4. Okay, and then after that,
After that is Carlo and his family entered New York.
oh yes. And then the very last thing,
Is Carlo's family is live in New York, United States.
Carlo and his family lives in the United States. Yes, very good. And then let's complete the sentences. Write the words. Carlo is grandpa's.
Yes.
What? We need to write the words. So
So
Carlo
it's
is grandpa's what?
Henry.
Okay, think carefully because this is kind of a tricky question. So the grandpa, what is he to Carlo? It is not his father, it is?
Carlo is grandpa.
Not grandparents. It's the dad of him. It's not his father, it's his grandfather.
Grandfather.
Yes, okay, because Carlo is grandpa's grandfather. Okay. So Henry, could you remember how old is Henry?
Is 10.
He's 10 years old. Where is Ellis Island? Where do you think?
Is in United States.
Okay, yes, it's in the United States, but where specifically?
New York.
In New York. Very good. Okay. Then
want to go to Italy by airplane.
by airplane. Yes, very good. Is Henry happy that he lives now? Oh, is Henry happy that he lives now and not long ago? Do you think?
Yes.
Yes, why?
Because it's not poor.
It's not?
Poor.
It's not cool.
Poor.
Oh, okay. And what about like traveling? Remember a long time ago, there wasn't something like airplanes and stuff like that. So do you think he's happy now that he can travel by airplane and not take so long to travel somewhere? Like that, to travel on a ship? Yes. Okay, and then was it easy going to a new country long ago? So when they used the ship, was it easy to go to another country? You think?
Can you read?
Okay. Was it easy to go to a new country long ago? Was it easy for people to travel a long time ago?
Was it easy going to a ship?
Yes, but was it easy?
No.
No, it took long. You needed to go from a city to another city, and then oh no, and then you had to. So you need to still wait. Now with airplane, you can just easily go there and take a lot less. Okay. Now we are gonna look at our song, but I just want to see something quickly. I just want to share the screen again. with the sound yes.
D. Listen and sing along. What did you do yesterday?
What did you do yesterday? Did you visit May?
Yes, I did.
Did you walk there in the rain? Did you travel there by train? What did you do yesterday? What did you do yesterday? Did you travel far?
No, I didn't.
Did you climb up a tree? Did you watch shows on TV? What did you do yesterday?
Page 62. Communicate. Words. A.
Okay, so as you can see, we are looking at the questions that the clerk asked. Where did he travel? Where did you travel? That blue guy. I couldn't remember what was that blue guy's name. Let me check quickly. I think it was Dot. So it was Dot traveling. So let's go find out. We are a little bit too early. So the grammar that we are going to look at is going to be simple past regular verbs. Can you see that?
Yes, I can.
Yes. Okay. So before we look at that, I want to show you with the grammar or the song that we did. You can see they asked him a lot of questions, right? So we are looking at the simple past. And now that is just saying what you did yesterday or last week, last night, anything like that. It wasn't something, it's not something like the past continuous. That is something you did in the past, which is still going on in the past, right? So it's just going to be about what did you do yesterday? Yes or no. So as you see, they asked him, what did you do yesterday? Did you visit May? Yes, I did. Did you walk there in the rain? Did you travel there by train? What did you do yesterday? Did you travel far? No, I didn't. Did you climb up a tree? Did you watch shows on TV? Right? Asking a lot of questions. What did he do previously? Okay, in the past. Okay, so if we go look at the grammar, let me just get my highlighter. Can you quickly read us the questions, please, or the example sentences?
Did they travel by ship? Yes, they did. Did they arrive in 2 days? No, they didn't. What did they do? They lived with Carlos' uncle.
Okay, so let me just get something. Okay, so as you know, that it's just going to be simple questions. Okay, yes or no, or where did they go? They would tell you. Okay, so in this activity, it's not going to be something, how can I say, something important in the sense of that you're going to do questions. We are just going to talk with each other. Okay, we are going to communicate. Okay, so as you can see, Grandpa Joe. Okay, just want my pencil quickly. So we are going to look at Grandpa Joe. Okay, and as you can see, the face of Grandpa Joe. How did he travel and where did he travel to? Okay, remember that this is New York and this is Rome in Italy. So this is New York in the United States of America and this is in Rome, Italy. Okay, so if we look at that, we see Grandma May, so how she traveled and where did she travel to, Grandpa Leo and Grandma Helen. Okay, so I'm going to ask you to choose one of them, one of these grandparents for me. And then I am going to ask you questions, okay? And then you need to answer me, okay? Do you understand?
Okay.
Okay. So let's see. You got Grandpa Joe, Grandma May, and Grandpa Leo and Grandma Helen to choose from. Let me ask, but you mustn't tell me, okay? So let's see. Did they travel to New York?
Can you repeat? I cannot.
Okay. Did they travel to New York? The person you choose, did they travel to New York?
Is
Okay.
Grandpa Leo and Grandpa Joe.
Yes. Okay. So let me explain to you the activity again. Okay. So you are going to choose Grandpa Joe, Grandma May, Grandpa Leo, or Grandma Helen. You need to choose one of them. Okay. Let's say you choose Grandma May. You mustn't tell me. Okay. So then I will ask you questions like, did they travel by airplane? Did they travel to New York? No. Is it Grandma May? Then you would say yes. Okay, do you understand?
Okay.
Okay, so let me go first, okay? So you can ask me where did he or she travel and how do you think they traveled, because you can see horse, airplane, ship, no, boat or ship. Okay, so you can ask me all those questions, okay?
Okay.
Okay, so you can start.
Where did he travel?
He traveled to New York.
Did he travel by ship?
Yes, he did. Yes, she did.
Is it Grandpa Joe? No, it's Grandpa Leo.
No. Yes, it is. It's Grandpa Leo. Yes, very good. Okay, I was like, oh, it was. Okay, now you choose one of them and I ask you a question. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Grandma Helen.
Okay, you choose one.
It's Grandma Helen.
Okay, but you mustn't tell me.
Okay.
Yes, okay. So, did they travel by horse?
No, he didn't.
Did they travel by airplane?
No.
Okay.
No,
Okay. Did she travel to Rome, Italy?
yes.
Is it Grandma Helen?
Yes.
Yes, okay,
Yes.
very good. Okay, now I want us to practice it a little bit. Okay, we are going to do a few activities of the simple past, regular verbs, and then we are going to look at our communication today. Okay, So let me just stop. Oh, I was like, where is it going? Okay, let me just get it open over here. Why does it load now? Let me share the screen so long. Oh no. I need to open it one more time. Just hold on quickly. Oh. It doesn't want to open. Couldn't load. That's strange. Okay, it's not one to, it doesn't want to work. That is strange. Now I just want your book. Where's your book? Oh no. Something is going wrong. Got him. Okay, so remember that we did this now. I wanted to do the activities, but it doesn't want to load. And now we are going to do. Why is it blurry? Is it blurry on your side? Can you see it well?
Yes, I can. But it's not.
But it's a little bit blurry. Can you see it well, Min?
Yes, I can.
Okay, mine is a little bit blurry. I'm not sure why. Okay, but let's look at our communication. We are going to listen and point to the words and then talk about them a little bit. Now, this is words that are very easy because we do them or we have these things in our houses. Okay, so let's look at the first one, which is a couch,
Couch.
a chair,
Chair.
lamp,
Lamp.
a clock,
A clock.
a bathtub,
Bathtub.
and a sink.
Sink.
Yes. Now, I want to ask you a little bit of questions, okay? Now, I'm going to ask you a question and you need to tell me one of these words, okay? What it is, okay? Yes?
Okay.
Okay. So, we have these in our school. What do we have in our school?
This is a chair. We have a chair.
We have a chair that we sit on. Yes, we can also have a clock and also a sink in the bathroom, right? How can we see at night when we don't want to put on okay, let's not say that. How can we see at night?
There's a lamp.
With a lamp, yes. How do we clean ourselves? How do we clean ourselves, Min?
I don't know.
With the
No,
bathtub.
bathtub.
Yes. Okay. And where can we relax and sit back? In the living room? We get it in the living room.
Yes.
What is
Yes.
that called?
Couch.
A couch. Yes, very good. Okay. And then let's look at B. Read the sentences. Write the words from A. You can use the same word once or more than once. Okay. So you can say more than once. Okay. I'm going to help you. But I can't see. I'm not sure.
Three things we can see.
Can you see it very well?
No,
Can you see the screen very well, or is it a little bit blurry?
I cannot see it very well.
You cannot see it very well?
Yes.
I'm not sure what is wrong because I can't see it either. Let me just have a check for us. Just hold on. Just want to see something over there. Oh my goodness. Okay, can you see the screen?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I will help you read. I'm not sure what is wrong right now. I will have a look because all my other books is also not working anymore. I'm not sure why it's not. I will look into that problem. Okay, then let me just check. Oh, yes. Okay, what are three things we can sit on? Sit in or sit on? We can sit on a couch. Where else
Yes,
can we sit?
on a chair.
A chair.
We
What
can
else?
sit on the bathroom.
In the bathtub.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Okay. And then what are two things we wash in?
It's a bathtub and a
And a sink.
sink. I
Yeah.
can see very well.
Very sorry. I will just help you. I'm not sure what is wrong right now. Okay. And then number three, what are three things we can
See in bedroom
yes,
is
it looks like C in a
a
bedroom.
bathroom, a sink.
Okay, that is in a bedroom. So we need to think in a bedroom right now.
It's
What
a
do
clock, a lamp. It's a clock. It's a lamp.
it's a clock?
And a lamp.
And a lamp. What are three things we can see in a bedroom? That's three things. So we need one more, but I don't know. And a couch. Okay, a couch. Then what are two things we can see in a classroom?
There's a chair and a clock.
Yes, it's going to be a chair and a clock. Very good. Okay, and then for the last two activities, we are going to listen to our listening skill. Okay, we are going to answer the question, why were some things small a long time ago? And it's also the same words as bathtub, chair, couch, lamp, zinc, and a clock. Okay. Yes. Okay. So let me just get the book over there.
Long time ago. 1,
Students, this is a great museum. We can see things that people used a long time ago here.
Look at this. How do you turn it on?
You don't turn it on. There's a candle inside it.
A candle? How did they read at night a long time ago?
Most people didn't read at night, Emily.
2,
Did people sit in that and wash, Miss King? It's very small.
Yes, they did. A very, very long time ago.
Where did the water come from?
They poured water in it from a big container. But first, they heated the water.
Good.
3,
Very good.
Look at that. It's really small. And it's so plain. Did students sit on them all day?
Yes, they did. Children were smaller a long time ago.
4,
Look at those numbers. They're very fancy.
Yes, they used those numbers a long, long time ago.
Hey, I know what time it is. I can't read the numbers, but they're in the same place as the ones we have now.
5,
Everything in here is small, but look at that. It's big.
Yes, it is. People used it to wash their hands and face, but there was no hot water then.
I don't want to wash with cold water. I'm glad we have hot water now.
6,
Look at that. It's small. Today, they're big. Yes, I fall asleep on ours sometimes.
Long ago, 2 people could sit on that, and it wasn't long enough to sleep on.
D.
Oh, no.
Listen again.
Okay. So number 1 was a lamp. Number 2 was, let me just see. Number 2 was a bathtub. And then number 3 was a chair, not number 6. Okay. Number 4 was a clock. Yeah. Number 3 was a chair. Number 5 was, where did you go? All the way to a zinc. Yes, that's correct. And then, okay, number 2. What was number 2? A bathtub. And number 6 was a couch. Do you see that?
Yes, okay.
Yes. Okay, Min, I think that is going to be it for our lesson today. I'm really not sure why it was doing whatever. I'm not sure if it was the connection, because if I'm going to reload, it says couldn't load. I'm not sure, but we are going to start with our flyers next week, okay?
Okay.
Yes. Oh, hi. I hope you have a great evening. I'm going to put your grammar and your homework on the Google Drive, okay? Great.
Okay.
Okay, Min. Have a lovely evening. Goodbye.
Okay. Goodbye.